Hi everyone, I'm Tessa Proudfoot, and today I'm going to be talking to you from one of the most gorgeous rooms at the Crown Collection, which is South Africa's biggest emporium of spectacular antiques. When I feel like a burst of inspiration and beauty, this is where I like to come and immerse myself. So today I'm going to be showing you how to raise the bar on the sophistication levels of your interiors by including an antique or vintage piece. The essence of a sophisticated interior lies in achieving the optimal balance between textures, tones, and proportions so that you end up with a look that is anything but cookie cutter. A great way to introduce these elements is by including a vintage or antique piece in your home. Antiques can be a bit scary and intimidating when viewed en masse, but if you know what you're looking for and you have an idea of how you can style them up, it's a lovely way to create individuality and interest, and it definitely doesn't need to mean traditional if you don't want it to. So let's dive straight in. There are three types of antique that, in my opinion, never fail to upscale a room. Starting with my favorite, a beautiful, well-proportioned armoire. An armoire is a French word for a traditional wardrobe, and the ones that are most commonly available from dealers date from around the 18th and 19th centuries. They are made from a variety of different timbers and in a huge variety of different styles and sizes. But the ones that dealers tend to stock nowadays are most commonly made from oak and fruitwoods. Some can be very ornately carved, but the ones that I prefer are the simpler, more statuesque variety. Not only do they add height and strength to any space, they can also be very useful. A large one will house a TV or books, extra bedding and linen, or anything that you don't want to be left on permanent display. I've even used one as a drinks cabinet in an otherwise clean, contemporary interior, and it looked spectacular. If the top surface is flat, I like to place containers, glassware, or baskets on top so as to emphasize the height. The next vintage item that should be on your radar is a classic chest of drawers. Again, there are loads of different varieties out there, all of which come with their own particular quirks, which is what makes an antique such an interesting ingredient in your decor mix. I like to use a chest of drawers in an entrance hall, possibly teamed with a table lamp and some decorative elements, such as a sculpture, some books, a jug of greenery. These elements all immediately provide a sense of presence. Smaller chests of drawers can be used as a practical and spacious bedside pedestal. And if you really want to bring it into the age of technology, you can ask your electrician to pull a plug through the back, and there you have a concealed charging station. My third go-to in the antiques department is a pair of feature chairs. These can really be any style that talks to you, but the fact that there are two of them is what makes them interesting and stylish. They become something more than just a chair to perch on. They become a decorative element in themselves to frame a fireplace, a window bay, or a drinks table, or a chest of drawers in an entrance hall. Your classic pair of chairs is probably the least practical of my vintage go-tos, but there is something so visually pleasing and welcoming about a place to sit, whether you actually sit in it or not. I like to have a bit of fun working with feature chairs, because here is your moment where you can splash out on a vibrant accent color or even a mad animal print with your upholstery. It's all about adding that extra layer of individualism that ups the ante on the sophistication of your interior. I hope these ideas have inspired you to take notice of your local vintage furniture store. You never know what treasures you may find if you know what you're looking for and you have a purpose in mind. So that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in. For more tips and inspiration, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Tessa Proudfoot Interiors and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more upcoming episodes.